Welcome back here, everyone. DC Comics' greatest hero is Superman. One could argue Superman is the greatest hero in the world, in the universe. I would certainly say so. But has Superman been getting the recognition that he deserves from DC Comics? No, he has not. Brian Michael Bendis' run on Superman, when they had the whole Bendis is coming thing, Bendis set out and absolutely destroyed Superman. Clark Kent, Lois Lane, John Kent, everything surrounding that he could get his hands on, he wrecked. One of the worst things he did was that he had Superman reveal his identity as Clark Kent to the world. Clearly that was never going to work. It's been done before and they had to backtrack on it, so there was no surprise that they're going to have to do it again. In Action Comics number 1050, they do that, but in the most nonsensical way you can possibly imagine. Allow me to explain. The book starts off with Lex Luthor having Manchester Black hooked up to some machine and he's going to use him to do something nefarious. Now, the whole thing about it is that Manchester Black was a villain, and then he worked with Superman. He kind of redeemed himself, all of that. So okay, we get all of that. But then he tells Lex Luthor, if he wants to know what it is Superman really thinks about him in the darkest recesses of his mind, and Lex Luthor is all, yeah, he wants to know, and tells him that it's nothing. All your years of obsessing over him like a lovesick tween, and the trillions you spent trying to kill him or make him look a fool, and he don't think about you at all, and he starts laughing. And then Lex is all, thank you, Manchester, turns on this machine, and I think it kills Manchester Black in the process. Now, what does this machine do, you may ask? Well, let's get into that. The machine spreads some kind of psychic wave across the entire globe, right? It spreads it across the entire globe. And it has a purpose for what it's doing. And the purpose it's doing it is really freaking stupid. The whole point of this machine is that it erases everyone's memory that Clark Kent is Superman and that John Kent is his son who's also Superman, right? It erases all of that completely. And anyone who figures and anyone who learns this secret, well, right? So directly Kent from this wave spreads across the entire globe. But in the last issue of Superman, Son of Kal-El, they built this protective dome thing over the Kent farm, so they would be protected. So they were protected from this wave that spread across the world. So they're at the Kent farm for some sort of little dinner get together thing. Clark's parents are there, Lois is there, John is there, Jay is there for some unknown reason. Perry White comes, and Clark and John come in as Superman. And they're all, hey, what's going on there, Perry? And nice to see you. And Perry has no idea that Clark Kent is Superman because he doesn't remember. And when he tells him, that, Clark is Superman, he's all, Clark is doing wrong, where's Clark? And then he's like, Perry, it's me, it's Clark, I'm right here, Clark Kent. And then suddenly he has a heart attack and collapses, right? How this wave works, how this idiotic wave works is that Lex Luthor set it so that everybody has forgotten that Clark Kent and John Kent are Superman. And anybody who learns it, anybody who remembers it, anything like that, will instantly have some sort of heart attack or some kind of brain aneurysm and die. That's it. That was their big way of resetting Clark Kent, telling the world, or should I say that Superman telling the world that he's Clark Kent. It's ridiculously stupid. They all telling the secret identity thing should have never happened to begin with. But it had to be done. So Bendis did it to try and pretty much destroy Superman, and now we're seeing them trying to walk it back, which everyone knew they were going to have to do. But the stupidity doesn't end there. Clark goes to see Lex, and Lex tells him what he's done, and then he's all about, he's going to give the world the best version of Superman, his Superman, and tells him, with my mind and resources, just imagine what we could accomplish. I've spent years studying you, and I believe that I can fix you. But to do that, there must be sacrifices. The world needs to believe you are a god, that you are above them, not one of them. The world cannot know you are Clark Kent. He just tells him, we want to know what he did, and then he tells him that, how he set this whole thing in motion and what he did and all of this stuff. Because, while Clark was gone, he gathered technology from Warworld and Henry Bendix, Little Superman experiment combined with Manchester Black's powers, and he created all of this to spread this wave across the world. And he basically tells him, if anyone knows your secret identity now, it could kill them. If you agree to work with me, maybe I'll lift the punishment for the truth. You're lucky I let you keep your marriage, So of course Superman flies in that fight, and they end up on the moon. Right? They end up on the moon after the big fight and all of this thing. And Lex is all telling him that, too many muscles to ever see what is best for us all. And Superman is, I'm done with you hurting the people I love and the people of this world. So Lex starts his whole whiny little thing now. What do you know of hurt? When you and I were in Smallville together, I was so alone. I felt like there was no one in the universe who could understand what I was going through. And you lied. You hid who you really were. That you were also alone, an outsider. When that could have helped me for years, and instead you gave your identity to them. And if I wasn't good enough for the truth, no one is. So Lex Luthor's whole thing now is that he's whining like some love-struck girl who didn't get the boy she was after and thought, no, you should have told me. Me. I'm important, not them. Me. What to ruin a character. Lex has always been a mad genius with an ego to match. The whole reason he hates Superman is because Superman embodies everything that he wanted to be and wasn't. And he uses his intellect to show that, listen, I'm a human, I'm devious, I'm wicked, but I can best this all-powerful being. That is it. Not this whiny crap about him, well, you should have told me, and why didn't you tell me? And I always loved you, but you didn't love me. What the frick kind of crap is that? What kind of nonsense is that? When I keep going at it, back and forth, wham, bam, and all of this stuff and the other. And then, Lex decides that he's had enough of all of this. He miscalculated, so he uses this technology he got to send Superman halfway across the galaxy. And he thinks maybe he might send his family to meet him there too. But when like the split second after he turns around, a portal opens up, and Superman returns, right? And then he's, he attacks Lex, and Lex is like, what are you doing? How are you? So Superman tells him, no, my mind and body are stronger than they've ever been. Concepts like weight, distance, temperature, even space-time have largely lost their meaning for me. In moments, I can cross distances that cease to be distance. And I don't need your little metal suits or ray guns to do it. The Lex is all, don't kill me. Of course, you would think that you're going to prison for murder. Yeah. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, as in, people may find that, Superman getting powered up. Some may say it's a good thing, some may say it's a bad thing. The thing about Superman, though, that he already was overpowered, yes. But he never really has a limit. They try to build limits into Superman time and again trying to humanize him. It's something I've never really liked. But he doesn't have a limit. He could always keep getting stronger. But it's the way that you do it that matters. Normally you do it in a kind of increment, in a kind of way that that seems natural to the character as they grow and get strong. But when you just throw this in here like this, it feels lazy. This is one of the reasons why manga keeps beating Western comics, because in manga, when a character gets a power, when a character evolves to a certain level of power, it's done in such a natural way that it feels like, the character has actually grown and evolved to the point where you actually like it. That's how you tell a story. You have to grow the character along with their power, along with what's going on, so they go with it. When you just suddenly do this, like you just want to snap your fingers and say, okay, fam, this is what it is now, and he's all powerful, all of this and all of that, and that he could that his mind and body are stronger than they've ever been. Concepts like weight, distance, temperature, even space time have largely lost their meaning for me, and all of this. Okay, that may sound, pretty damn cool. But when you do it like this in a fight against somebody like let's say Lex Luthor, who pretty much just this done something really stupid when trying to, erasing the world's knowledge of the Superman, it doesn't work. You should have saved that for him battling somebody who could actually work with it and have him slowly but surely show these powers and show that he has grown with them. But no, you don't do that. After all of that, sticks him in jail, and then eventually he goes to Gotham City and Batman tells him what's going on, what's up, right? So Batman tells him it was a planet-wide telepathic attack, a suggestion that wormed its way into every mind on Earth. The Justice League reservists and the Titans all have psychic defenses set up by Martian Manhunter. So Nightwing is the name. Your parents, Jay and Lois, were protected by the shield we established around the farm. But everyone else on the planet no longer recognizes the identities of the Supermen. The Clark is all about, there are photos that show who John and I are, there are articles, there's video. It's not just that people have forgotten who you are. The suggestion is so strong that it extends to any images or other media people see. If it contradicts what their mind is telling them, they reject it. So basically, if you're looking at a picture or a video, because there's so many now of John Kent that look at his pink-haired boyfriend swapping spit all over the place. You look at it and you say to yourself, hey, wait now, isn't that John Kent? Bam, your brain just capsules and dies it for you. But mostly, your mind won't even recognize him. You'll be like, that's just Superman. You don't even think about it. Even if you know him, you don't know. Your mind doesn't let you think that. And if you do figure it out, it'll kill you. That's a legitimate, stupid way that they've decided to do this. Oh boy. Hey, really ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous. And they had this little thing at the end in the multiverse where there's a dead Superman there again, and there's another Kal-El murdered, and they have to get somebody to help it. And then talking about how we need John Kent, we see Black Superman here. I think that makes no sense. And they talk about the continued adventures of Superman, John Kent, like anybody's supposed to care about that. But bottom line, this is another stupid move by DC. Having Superman reveal his identity made no sense. We knew you were going to have to walk it back. We knew that. And the fact that you allowed Bendis to do it in the first place, because he went on that tear to just destroy Superman. How was it? Showed the incompetence. And now the only way you decide to fix that is a planet-wide psychic attack to wipe out everybody's memory, and anybody who figures it out, that's it. They're all gonna just drop dead. Ridiculous and stupid. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.